Hey everybody, happy Sunday. You know what's really exciting for a car enthusiast or someone who's overly excited about their own car? It's having a miniature version of the car that they own. And you know, around the same time that I decided that I was going to buy a Ford Bronco and around the same time that I put in my order, Hot Wheels released this little casting here. It's based on the two-door Ford Bronco, and to date they've released it in 3 different colors. That blue, this orange, and most recently, this gray. This gray color is brand new for 2022. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so this is just a recolor of the car that they released last year. And set it free. As I mentioned, this is based on the two-door model. And what's interesting is that not only is it just a recolor, but if we look at the wheels and the side, they make it look as if there's mud that's being flung all over the side of the car. Wow. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm honestly not a big fan of this casting. You know what? Maybe it's because I don't own a two-door Bronco. That, or I think there's something funny about the proportions of it. But what I really do like is the four-door Bronco that was released by Matchbox. And maybe I am biased because I do own a four-door Bronco and not a two-door, but I think this looks pretty damn good for what it is. And to date, Matchbox has only released one of these cars. But if anyone follows John from Lamley Group, you know that that's about to change. Because in 2022, this year, Matchbox is about to release another color of this car. Or, well, the same car with different decos in white. Matchbox is going to be using the 2020 model as the Super Chase for 2022 as a part of their lineup. And, you know, John hasn't done a video on the car itself, but based on what I've seen, it is a little bit underwhelming. And in my opinion, the Bronco that they've shown off is, I'd say, ugly. But it's definitely something I have to have for my collection. And for anyone who does not know what a Matchbox Super Chase car is, let's do a quick dive into what they are. So every Matchbox case includes 24 cars, and unlike Hot Wheels cars, the assortment isn't random. Each case of Matchbox cars is numbered, and based on what number or letter the case is, you can easily find out what cars are going to be in that case. And there's always going to be certain cars and a certain number of each car. And, you know, last year, in one of the mixes, Matchbox introduced the first ever Super Chase car. And it was such a new thing for the Matchbox world. People wondered how rare they would be and would it be difficult to find. And we soon learned that you could find these in a very specific case, and for a limited time, it was pretty much guaranteed that each of these cases would have a Super Chase in the box. And the Super Chase car last year was this 2020 Chevrolet Corvette. And I gotta say, there are quite a few people who think that this car looks ugly. They don't like the decos on it. They think it looks a little bit plain. But me personally, I think this thing looks perfect. It looks really nice. And I forgot to show you guys, but on the box, you know it's a Super Chase because it says it right there. And I don't think there's any markings like a Super Treasure Hunt which would indicate that it's a Super Chase. But wow, look at the details on this. The deco's on the side. Unlike regular mainline Matchbox cars, it does have these Real Rider rubber tires. And look at the details. It's got great details on the tail lights. And even the headlights. Wow. The only thing I don't like about it, I'm pretty sure the camera can catch it. They did this sloppy job painting the front end here. Because you can see all this white. I'm pretty sure that's all supposed to just be black. But either way, great piece for the collection. Can't wait to see if there's going to be any other Super Chases this year. Only because last year, the Corvette, it was actually the only Super Chase that Matchbox released. So it's going to be interesting to see if Matchbox does more Super Chases, or if the Ford Bronco is going to be the only Super Chase that's going to come out. We'll see. But you know, everyone, it is Sunday. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time when I set more cars free. Bye for now.